Hello classmate. Have you noticed? Many places in daily life use one-way valves, such as the exit and entrance of the station, and the valve of car tires. These are all used to control the one-way movement of objects. Please think about, in the circuit is there a one-way valve that controls the one-way flow of current? The answer is yes, it's a diode. Have you ever heard of a diode? Please watch this video. You can see that in fact a p-on junction with a shell and two leads are drawn out, which is a diode. In this class, we will learn the characteristics of diodes. In electronic technology, a diode is one of the most basic semiconductor devices. According to their uses, it can be divided into detector tubes, switching tubes, voltage stabilizing tubes, and rectifier tubes. In practical electronic engineering, we can see it everywhere, such as rectification circuits, voltage stabilizing circuits, detector circuit of mobile phone wireless communication. Next, let's learn about the common symbols of diodes. According to different applications, diode symbols are divided into common diode symbols. The symbol of voltage stabilizing diode. The symbol of light emitting diode. We can observe that the Zener diode symbol is different from the common diode symbol, is that the straight line above becomes a broken line, which represents the reverse breakdown characteristics are used to achieve voltage regulation. Please observe the symbol of light emitting diode again. It has two more arrows than other diode symbols. These two arrows represent the direction of light. Diodes are important in circuit design because diodes have many special properties. Let's learn about diodes from three parts. First, the voltage ampere characteristics of a diode. The forward voltampere characteristics of a diode. It refers to the function relationship between the current flowing through the diode and the voltage applied at both ends. Since a diode is a p-on junction, its voltampere characteristics certainly have one-way conductivity. The voltampere characteristic of a diode is non-linear. According to the characteristic curve, we can divide the diode characteristics into four parts. First, when the applied forward voltage is very low, the external electric field cannot overcome the resistance of the electric field in the p-n junction to the majority carrier diffusion movement, resistance to the diffusion. So the forward current is very small, almost zero. This area is called dead zone. Second, when the applied forward voltage exceeds the dead zone voltage, 0.5 volts for silicon tube and 0.1 volts for germanium, the internal electric field is greatly weakened. The forward current increases rapidly. The diode enters the forward conduction region. Third, when the reverse voltage is less than the reverse breakdown voltage, UBR, the reverse current is very small. Fourth, when the reverse voltage exceeds the reverse breakdown voltage, UBR, the reverse current suddenly increases. The diode loses its unidirectional conductivity. The diode enters the reverse breakdown region. Second, the main parameters of a diode. There are three main parameters of a diode, including the maximum rectified current ID, the maximum reverse working voltage URM, and the reverse current IR. The first is the maximum rectified current IDM. It refers to the diode's long-term operation, the maximum forward average current allowed to pass. Its size is determined by the junction area of the p-n junction. The maximum reverse working voltage RPM is the maximum reverse voltage value that a diode can withstand for long-term safe operation. The manual generally takes half of the breakdown voltage as the maximum reverse working voltage value. The reverse current IR refers to the reverse current when the diode is not broken. The smaller the value of the diode's unidirectional conductivity, the reverse current varies greatly with temperature. This should be paid special attention to. 3. The conductive characteristics of diodes. A diode can be used as a switch. How does it work exactly? When a diode is forward connected, The diode is equivalent to a closed switch. When the diode is connected in reverse, it is equivalent to an open switch. This is the switching function of the diode. To analyze the circuit more clearly, we usually idealize the diode. It is regarded as a short circuit when it is forward biased, an open circuit when it is cut off. In this class, we learned the characteristics of diodes. The difficulty of this class is understanding the diodes via characteristics, and the key is to understand the unidirectional conductivity. A diode is the most basic electronic component. Mastering diodes, it can provide a solid foundation for subsequent study. Sharpening the axe does not prevent the wood from being cut, whether in life or in study. We can accumulate knowledge and skills, and continuously hone our abilities. Can we improve our knowledge and skills? The teacher gives you a task by referring to materials. To learn about new energy vehicles, which core components use diodes?